I suppose, if you want. But I hear they're
You see
higher
this
copper,
right
they're
here?
not really good. They kind of
They're doing their-
So I wouldn't do that long term.
Their thing?
Yeah,
Come on. We got to show this. Everybody
What?
knows this man. He's a superstar. And he said, screw how cold it is here. I'm coming in my flip-flops or slides, my shorts, and my t-shirt.
I was just videoing to come on there to show you guys, not to be invited up here.
Well, you got to come right here, Rich. And we need to see the glorious locks. How far have they gone?
Okay, Greg wants to show us his fish.
Yeah, I just got these. Look at those gorgeous fancy goldfish.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going into Luke's Goldie's pond
Nice.
at Aqualand. Yeah.
Let's get down in here. Look at these guys. What are you doing? You can't be zooming in like that. Look at that beautiful
I love
veranda.
that one. It
Yeah,
looks
that
like
is my favorite
like
right
a show.
there.
It was my favorite too.
That one,
But it's unique.
Pretty
I
cool
like it's
too,
all
yeah.
dark with the red. It's kind of like a poncho.
yeah.
So they're going to Aqualand to Luke's Goldie's pond.
Awesome. All right, Greg says he's got something here for me, and he's looking for it. He's always doing his special thing, you
I
know.
don't set these booths up. I got to get Sean to do it. Hold on, let me get Sean.
Okay, can pause it. Okay, this is what he's talking about.
So this is the Hands of the Artist coffee table book. You can buy it at
Nice.
aquascapeinc.com.
Nice hardcover and everything. It's a beautiful book.
Yeah. And it starts with my journey, of course, Aqualand. At 12 years old when I built my first
There's
pond.
little Greggy.
And then I show all my ponds, you know, the progression of ponds all the way up to, you know, Aqualand and Aquaterra, my house. And then you
I
guys.
can't believe you sold that place. That was the
Yeah,
the
but-
most beautiful
but-
pond ever.
But you've seen my house in Utah with my pond, right?
Yeah, it's a very nice house, but that pond is cute, Greg. And your other pond was not cute.
Well, location.
Right.
Right. So Ohio Fish Rescue. There's Kennan. I think you guys are right after that. Yep. So there's your pond, Ohio Fish Rescue.
Yeah, there's you and Ed
And
from
there's
the
the
big
guy that you
tank.
met. Remember him?
And then there's Tracy.
Yeah.
And there's the pool.
Yep.
That was the big job. And who's this?
Cody Peterson.
Remember you met Coyote Peterson when you came up? Oh,
No,
you didn't meet him. You
didn't get to meet him. We
yeah.
went there and I helped build the pond and all that.
At Lake
And he-
Erie Nature Center.
Nature Center, yes. And then he showed up like 2 days later.
Yes. Anyway, so this book is for you, and if anybody wants to get one, just go to aquascapeinc.com.
Alrighty, awesome, thank you.
So we'll get you one.
Okay, now over here we got someone really special. Look at this guy.
Got your boy Boss Aquatics here, man. Shout out to OFR, man. Reaper, where are you at?
Reaper,
You're
where are
supposed to
you
be
at?
here, man. Like, you missing out, man. Where are you at? So we're here having a good time, man. Shout out
Awesome.
to Bigrich. We got Josh in here. We got Hoover. We got all the YouTubers here. It's gonna be a great time, man. So
Yeah, we're gonna miss you, buddy.
yeah, definitely will.
Come on, buddy.
Good.
I've been meaning to talk to you, but this whole COVID thing, nobody's been around, and
I hear
I've
that.
done 2 shows without you being there. I just wanted to ask, were you mad at me or something?
No, I'm just in general. I'm against the rescue type thing because most people are hiding under the guise of it's a rescue and it's just a giant personal hobby.
Right,
And
right,
that's the
right.
thing. And a lot of people.
Well, no, there's also the people that are like, oh, I'm a rescue. Let me get your fish, and then they put them up for sale.
Yes.
There's I run into that so much,
Yes.
But no, that wasn't even about the rescue. When I met you, I think it was 2 years ago here, actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was at the other building. Remember before they moved here?
Aquatic Experience?
It was Aquashella, but in the old building. Yes.
Oh, the White Eagle, I think it was.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I come up to you, and this kind of messed with my head since.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I met Cory. I walked up to him. I'm like, hey, how you doing, Cory? I'm Bigrich from Ohio Fish Rescue. And you were like, I know who you are. And you turned your back and walked away. I'm like, whoa, is he mad at me? Did I do something to him?
Probably didn't get him lunch.
Yeah,
Right, didn't have lunch.
Obviously, we're in front of people, so now whatever I say is like.
Oh no, I don't want to
but-
confront nothing.
No, what I'm trying to say is like that wouldn't have been my intention. Like, so even if we
Okay.
weren't down people, I would tell you like, I don't know, maybe I was out of it, but I try to not be in person mean to anybody. I mean, I try not to anyone.
Right,
but
right, right.
I definitely.
Well, that's what I didn't understand because I did nothing bad. I didn't say nothing bad, and I'm like, why does this man dislike me? And it kind of gave me a little complex for a little bit, but that's okay. I've gotten mad and angry at different people, and I don't want to be talked to. I walked away, so I'm like, maybe he was arguing with his wife or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't remember the context, but I feel bad that you walked away from that because I've had that happen to me at other shows too,
Yeah.
like with the Bulk Reef Supply guy. I was in Germany
Oh,
in
really?
Interview, and he did that to me, and so I know exactly the feeling, and it would never
it's
be
kinda
my
like,
intention
what
to
did
give
I
it to
do?
somebody else.
Okay, we're here with Cory from Aquarium Co-op. Heck of a nice guy. I did not realize, but I never had a chance to talk to him before. So, the only question we got is, my viewers, they're dead fast, love the rescue, want to stand behind it, and for some reason you don't like rescues, or am I getting that wrong?
I think that's a fair assessment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain to us why, so they will understand?
Yeah. So in general, before you were on the scene, so they're been around a while. But
Oh,
in
you definitely
general,
around before us.
Yeah. There's what I fear, and I've run into a lot, is we get hit up a lot of like, hey, will you sponsor our rescue and help this and all of that? And as we look into a lot of these rescues, more often than not, they're kind of glorified hobbies of like, if I do it under the veil of a rescue,
I get free fish.
yeah, and people
I can
support
sell
me. I
them.
can go ask big companies for stuff. And
Right.
so my question, or not my question, my first question to them, and then what I really want to see is, what are the adoption rate out though? Like, so yeah, you bring the fish in, and it's a hard job. You got to get them, you got to rehabilitate the fish sometimes, get them healthy sometimes, all of these things. But then
A lot of times.
the hardest part is actually the adoption out to an appropriate home. It's like
Right.
I've had fish, like I had 2-foot Pangasius catfish when I rescued it, and it wasn't a rescue, but it came into the store I worked at. It was in a 75-gallon tank, and all its pectoral fins were rubbed down to the bone, and its face was rubbed down too.
From too small of a tank.
Yes, so I put it in a 305-gallon, not big enough. It was
Which is
only
still too small, right?
5 feet by 6 foot.
I agree with
and
you.
it took me 2 years to find a home better than that. It went to a gentleman that had a very big pond in his garage with stingrays,
Okay.
and he wanted it. And so I know the onus is on the rehoming. That's the hardest part, and I find
And
too
it
often
really is.
you watch these people build these rescues, and they'll often start with a theme like, I'm doing Central South American cichlids, or I'm an Oscar rescue, or I rescue plecos, or I rescue this and that. And then as you watch them over the years, they kind of just fold. They're like, yeah, it's not fun anymore, I just kind of don't do it, and then they just get dispersed back into not good homes. And so
Right.
all of the goodwill that should have been happening didn't happen, and it's my fear with someone like you who's doing it successfully, that it's glorified and other people will now want to take that on, not realizing
Oh, no, that has
how
happened.
difficult it is to actually do that job as you're doing it at a real level, not just I collectoritis to everything, and I got big tanks, and I rescued, and I did this, and then, oh, well, what's your vetting process? How are you finding the appropriate homes? How are you doing all of this? And they go, well, I just asked for $5 a fish, and it's like, yeah, but how are you making sure it goes to the good home? Because a lot of times people are donating something they're very passionate about, that they're giving up, trying to get it to that better home. That's
Right.
the goal.
That's the
and
goal.
if you don't carry on that goal, it's a very
He's
dishonest
right
thing.
on our tails. He's doing what we believe in.
Yeah, and so that's because I get asked about it in live streams a lot. What do you think of rescues? What do you think of your specific rescue? Should I start a rescue? I'm thinking about doing a rescue, and for the most part, I think it's easier for me to be like, I'm just kind of against rescues because so often they're mismanaged and not done right, and I don't want to be a contributing factor to more of that.
Okay,
That's my standpoint on it.
That's completely understandable. I mean, seriously, if someone can't understand that, I don't get it, because
the average
that
rescue
makes sense.
won't have your giant tanks, the pool, all that. Like, you guys are the exception to the norm. They're
Well-
going to go, well, we got some 75s. I picked up a 125, a couple 55s, and like, I guess it's better than it was, but
Right. Well, let me reiterate on that a little bit. We have bigger tanks than normal, and this is a passion of ours, and we've been doing this a long time. But on what you're saying, we got a lot of rescues opening up because I guess we glorified it, and people are like, oh, I can get free fish. And they're
free
doing
fish,
this.
and you're making money off YouTube, and it looks great. It's the rock star lifestyle, right?
Right.
You guys
Right.
have a great Friday show, I think you do, and like,
You think I do? You've watched us.
well, yeah, I think it's on Friday. I wasn't sure if it was on Friday. Yeah.
Okay, I'm liking you more and more, Cory. Okay, listen. The thing is we worked hard and long to get. We now work with. You remember all the public aquariums stopped taking fish from the public.
Yeah.
Because of bacterial infections, fungal, all that kind of stuff, and it's danger in their fish. We get that. We have an extensive acclimation problem or quarantine situation, and now we actually work with 9 different public aquariums.
Nice.
I only get rid of our fish to where our motto is we give fish a bigger home. So if somebody calls and say, hey, I just got a 150-gallon tank, I see you got a 2-foot redtail to get rid of.
Yeah.
No, he's in a 3,000-gallon tank. I'm going to give him a better home than what we can give him.
Yep.
So, once every 3 months or so, we'll get overrun with fish. We call in all 9, public aquariums, and then you'll see who's interested, and they send a truck, and they take out and thin us out a lot.
Yep.
So we're giving these fish homes better than what we can give them, which is we can give them a better home than 99% of people out there. So, I mean, it's working for us. But I definitely get what you're saying about all these new rescues opening up. It's a rough thing, and I'm so glad this worked out this way.
I have one more strong opinion.
Okay.
So my strong opinion is any fish that's ever sold by a fish store should be able to be donated back to it so that the person that made the money originally is responsible. So if I just go,
for the problem.
I'm selling redtail catfish for $5 and I'm selling thousands of them, it should be the problem is on my end 3 years down the road when there's not enough homes.
That's good thinking right there.
And so I think every store, so we don't sell common collectibles, we don't sell redtail cats.
I saw that you don't. I was impressed by that.
We try to make
I believe in special order because there are some fanatics out there. We're all fanatics.
I'm the same way. My Moo puffer, everyone thought I was crazy and I was vigilant about it, and here I am. So I'm one of the examples that, like, if you're really passionate, everyone should get to own every fish they want to own. We just need to separate out.
As long as you can take care of it.
Yeah, we need to separate out, are you just infatuated with it for the week, or are you going to be a lifetime, pet owner of this pet? Yeah. And so we do that. We say every fish we'll ever sell, you can always give back to us. We're not going to buy it back, but we have to take it back because we sold it.
I like that theory. That's something I haven't thought about. Now, I've even gone as far as we'll give out window clings for your store. If you do not sell pacu, we will give you this.
Yeah, we don't sell that either.
Ohio Fish Rescue backs this store, and because pacu is my biggest problem fish. Now, people say redtail's a big problem. Tiger shovelnose is a big problem, but not really because
they don't
all
look
these
like a piranha and they're not cheap. And,
right.
Yeah.
All these public aquariums want them, but they do not want the pacu.
Right.
So here's my biggest problem is pacu are sold the cheapest out of all them fish, and you can get like this lady coming in with her son Joey buying a 10-gallon tank, and they can buy 5 pacu. And they're like, oh, they're vegetarian piranhas.
Right.
And next thing you know, there's a big problem. Well, I'm left fixing this problem.
Yep.
It falls on me. So any pet store that opens up, any pet store that's around, I give them the window cling. If you will not sell piranha or pacu, I don't care, special order. That's fine because there are people out there that can't handle them. Just please don't sell them to the mass quantities and the people that don't know.
Don't let it be an impulse purchase. That's our biggest thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm with you with that. I love that you think that way. I like that. And the other thing is we are set up to give out to the pet stores, so we can thin this out. And we're doing a good thing out there, and I want people to learn by example. And I really thought this was going to go a different way. I didn't think you were right there behind me. I did
okay.
not.
Well, that's why you talk sometimes, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So thank you, Cory. I appreciate it. If you want one of those window clings, you can say you're backed by Ohio Fish Rescue. I will send it to you.
All right.
I already saw that you don't sell, the pacu and stuff, and that's my only problem fish. All these big aquariums, they still want the red tails, they still want the tiger shovelnose, the Niger cats, iridescent sharks. But nobody wants the pacu.
I used to be a big monster fish guy myself.
Oh, did you? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Awesome.
Kept, I love giraffe cats. I love the Niger cats. I love, All right. Well, my line is getting big, I guess. I'm being told. I'm being yanked up.
Sorry, guys. It's Ohio Fish Rescue. Been holding them up. I'm sorry. But you can watch it online. And he did great. Let's give him a hand.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are after the first day show. Go ahead, Josh.
You guys know him, you love him. This is our buddy.
No, we love him.
He's the mod on our Friday.
No, that's AJ, right?
Stream. No.
He said no. It's AZ Fish Room.
So I had mentioned that he was going to build us the stand for those 1 to 35.
Yes.
Look at it.
Look at what a great job he did.
It looks great.
Oh my God, that's
it's got
awesome.
Legs on it, and he delivered it to us right here in Chicago.
Oh my God, look how nice it is, dude.
Can't thank you.
You're a welder?
Yes.
You are a welder. That's your job.
Yeah, well, I'm in production management now, but I started at the bottom. I started welding and grinding and then moved up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So at what point did your wife fall in love with you? Was it after welding, before you got into management?
Yeah, I was already in management.
Somewhere's in there. Well, who would, blame your wife for falling in love with you? You're a good guy.
Oh, there she is. That's Brittany, everyone.
Hi.
We're getting her.
She's the chef, okay? Well, he's the chef. Well, wait. Who's the better chef? That's what we want to know.
Whoever cooks that night.
Brittany says, I am.
You want to flip it upside down and put the flaps on there?
However you want to do it.
4.5 foot in the center.
That's all right. Hoover's going to sit in the middle of the tank when we strap him in.
You want it on the rim on this side?
Yeah, we're gonna have.
Yeah, because this will go down in and that'll strap it in.
Yep, perfect.
It is so cold here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just got those high vis boots on. Yeah.
Well, that's so I don't leave him at a customer's house. I'm still here, Rich.
Oh, you know why that is, right?
Why's that?
Because sometimes it gets steep, so you gotta have your boots on.
All right, Josh, pull that over from Hoover. So yeah, Brett didn't show up, and his girlfriend Melinda didn't show up. So no. They obviously had other things to do. So we're going to eat dinner without you guys. Brett, hope you know it's a good steak place. Sorry, brother.
A lot of wobble in it.
A lot of wobble. Here, put this into your tie.
You got the weevil before
With that one over there. What better way to top off a great day than with a great steak and potatoes? Thank you to our hosts, Anthony and Brittany. Oh my God.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. This is awesome. We're here with your boy Bigrich from Ohio Fish Rescue, and we got our buddy Robert Hoover right here.
Hey guys, this is Hoover here. Just wanted to let you know to keep your little Debbie safe. I'm coming to a town near you, and I'm getting them all, right? Ain't that right?
And are the cops come behind you?
I don't stop for no cops, no.